camera's on, so you can begin.
Good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to talk about the deferred retirement age. You know, everybody will work one day and will be retired, so it's important to be aware of some information about the deferred retirement age. But my one, I will be talking about the UK, what's happening in the UK right now, because the government has decided to abolish the deferred retirement age. So now we will start. But I will talk about the impact, the economic impact. I've just been research about only 3 areas. So I've been, as I said, like the deferred retirement age in UK was 65 years old. But recently in April 2011, it had abolished to be 68 years old. So the case that the deferred retirement age has been abolished, like, will allow workers to work as they want and will be retired wherever they want, etc. So we can go to the next slide, please. Okay. So the deferred retirement age in the UK, this is 3 economic impacts. First, I've been talking about the employment, and then the pension, and finally the taxes. So now we'll be talking about employment. Okay. The employment. I've been telling you previously that the fact that the deferred retirement age has been abolished, everybody can work as they want. So people live longer, they work more longer than they want. And then also I will be next one. Okay. I've been doing research about the estimation. The fact that for the retirement age have been abolished, some people will say that, oh, what about younger people? So maybe we'll be not working because it will block, the labor supply will be blocked, but it will not be the case. So a research showed in 2012, we are in 2011, sorry, it will be 6,200. This is for including only older workers. And in 2020, it will be 10,600. Yeah. And then also a study in Denmark have been shown that even if they raise the youth employment, there is a bit like the opposite effect on the labor supply. Like the research showed that the more youth people, the fact that they want to increase the youth labor supply, the unemployment raise. And then also, young people was not really a lot in the labor supply. So now I'm going to talk about the pension. The fact that people work more longer, they can have more pension because they can decide to retire when they want. So also about that, yeah, also about that, this case I've been talking about the pension, now it's about the taxes. So the taxes will be very beneficial for the government and for employers. Why? The government, because the more people work, the more it increases tax. So if it increases tax, it will be very beneficial also for the GDP. The GDP, that is the value and goods of the country. It should be, as I said, it should be very positive because there's more taxes for the government, people earn more money, so it's wealthy for the country. And then I've been talking also about other effects. It will be very positive for the health and physical fitness because the older people will not be staying at home, they will be working, so we contribute to. And then finally, also I've been talking about the social benefit, the fact that they'll be working, at least they can talk with their colleague, if they have any problem, they'll be not stressed. And in the conclusion, I'll include the implementation. Implementation of a deferred retirement age will be very quite disadvantageous because it will be expensive. It will be about 8 million. This is only for a short period. So mean that for a long period it will be more than that. And also it will be on about the government and small firms have to also have a budget of 5 million each year. This is for unfair dismissal. If people have to be, if for example you are retired in 5 it's unfair. So basically you can send them to court. So, and then finally also as people live longer, also they are more experienced. So all of that is those positive effects on the economy. So this is the end of my presentation. If you have any questions.
Pat? Aniella, how old, I mean, this is the start of a trend. They've said 67?
67.
67, and they're talking about 68.
Mm-hmm.
Where does it stop? I mean, can you imagine a future where it's 75 or 80 or 8, you know, or pensions are cancelled? I mean, do you think it would be bad for society if you just, everybody had to work until they die, really? What do you think is going to happen?
If it will be, like, I don't think that it will be very, it will not have impact, because the life is like, people will die, people will live longer, so even if they increase till 80 years old, of course that, it will not have an impact, because firstly, as I've been talking about the taxes, the government will benefit about taxes. So also people like they will have more money. It will be maybe like because now UK is a recession. So probably also it will like the UK recession will be out thanks to the fact that people live more longer. So I don't think that 80 years, or even if they want to put on 80 years old, I don't think that it will be very negative.
What about the fact that old people will take up the positions young people should have?
No, it will not, as I said, because I've shown about a research that I've been doing. Can you go to the table, please? Okay, this is a table that I've been doing, is an estimation of a default retirement age in the UK. We are in 2012, in 2011. They show that if they remove the default retirement age, the total will be only 6,200 people that will be employed. This is only for old people. And then in 2020, it will be 10,600 people. This is only for older people. And then, yeah, and then there, they show that in the past decade, like 10 years before, the fact that here is that 1.4 million people, this is including old people and young people. They find out that it's only 600,000 people were aged from 50 to 68. So basically, even if they increase it, it will not affect, it will have a little impact on it will have a little impact of young people, the youth labor lives.
What's the retirement age in the Ivory Coast?
It's 50 years old.
50?
50.
Okay, I'm going.
Why is it so low? Is there a reason?
I think because firstly, we are not really a wealth country. So basically, if they want to allow people to work more, it's quite difficult because of the pension, they cannot afford it, and then we are already in a crisis. People think most of the time about like how to do to eat because they are hungry. So basically, I think that this is one reason why maybe the retirement in my country is 50 years old.
50, right, God, okay.
Unbelievable.